So what we're going to do here is we're going to plot multiple data on one graph. And so from the table, I have the volume of the solutions I use. That goes in the first column, because remember the first column is denoted for X. And so volume is our X-axis. In the next column, I have the mass of the 0% solution. And then I have the mass of 10% solution. So once you do the experiment and say you get the mass of 20%, you would put it next to it, and then the mass of 30%, mass of 40%, mass of 50%, 60%, and then the mass of your beverage. This is how you can plot all of these on the same graph. So again, the mass of the 0%, mass of 10%, this is what we got from the experiment. So now what you're going to do is you're going to highlight these columns. So if you had all of them, you would just highlight all of these, and it'll plot all of them onto the same graph. So I'm going to highlight these. I go to Insert, Charts, the XY scatter. Now I'm going to move this to another chart. Actually, let me try something first. We highlight like this. There we go. So you want to make sure you highlight the titles so that the titles show up here. So you got the blue dot is the mass of the 0%. The orange dot is the mass of the 10%. So again, what I did is I highlighted the titles of those columns as well. So now I'm going to move this into another chart, another sheet. And so again, we got to label our axis titles. So the horizontal axis, this is volume of solution. Enter. The vertical axis, mass of solution. Oh, forgot my units. Make sure you put grams. And for that one, milliliters. So the chart title, something like mass versus volume for different concentrations of sugar. Now you will need to do the trend line just like we did last week, and the trend line will help you determine what the density of these different solutions are. So again, what you do is you find a point, you right click, add trend line, make sure linear is posted, and also display equation. So for the orange dot, we have the trend line, and so again, the number in front of X is the density. We do the same thing for the blue dots. Right click on a blue dot, add trend line, make sure linear is selected, display equation, and this is the equation for the blue dot. And so if you have all of yours on here, you can plot all of them, and you're going to record the number in front of X for all the different solutions. And that's going to tell you the density of each one of those solutions. And this is including your beverage as well. And so that's how you plot using multiple columns on Excel to plot them in the same chart.